One of the conversations I enjoy having on nearly a weekly basis relates to publishing and self-publishing. In 2011, I sold rights to a book I was working on to a traditional publishing house, and the process taught me a lot about the publishing industry, but also showed me that there was a better way. That better way came in the form of Amazon Kindle. This is a iterated version of the original book I published. I published this originally was about 8 pages long in 2012, I believe, and totally forgot about it. And Amazon started sending me money. It took me a while to figure out why. I thought they were for returns or something that my wife or one of my older children had made on Amazon, but it turns out it was from sales of ebooks. And that sort of got me really curious on the whole process, and it's much simpler than many people believe. Obviously, the writing part and the creation part, the editing part, is daunting, tedious, and requires talent, and if you will, ass and chair, AIC. If you follow Stephen Pressfield's work at all, it's really about the war of art, essentially. But what I want to share here is just a high-level overview of the process that I use and have used to help others write and successfully publish books, self-published books on a variety of platforms. I'm just showing Amazon here to get things rolling, but their platform is called KDP. It's completely free to sign up for, and you can literally be selling your works worldwide after a short approval process, usually within 72 hours or less, unless there's something glaringly wrong with the book. It's often up and running. You set your price, you set your distribution, you do your own marketing. They obviously have an algorithm they use as well. That's all part of it. This is one of the other books that I self-published myself just based on my experiences as a flight physician. A lot of it deals with the emotional side of things, with a little bit of medicine and philosophy. That's not even a word. Philosophy. It's been a long day. I've been on several flights and delayed and spent most of the day in the airport. But nonetheless, this is one of the books I'm most proud of. And then the process really, I'm going to pull up another window here for you. Let's see if I can type. This is what I used to write, Scrivener, Literature and Latte. I've been using this tool for a long time. It's upgraded many times over, but it's fairly intuitive. If you're somebody who's a little bit averse to technology, there are some courses on Udemy, which are very inexpensive, and will show you the nuts and bolts of how to do this, but they have their own tutorial, and I think watching a few videos to get sticking points ironed out, this is probably by far and away the best tool, and it's fairly inexpensive. I think it's less than $50. I don't have an affiliate link or anything to share, so you just go to Literature and Latte, and Scrivener is what you're looking for. And the beauty of this tool is that you can export your book in a number of formats, depending on where you plan to self-publish. Each platform may have a little different requirement in terms of how they want the book compiled or packaged. For example, KDP likes Microsoft Document. You can use EPUB. You used to be able to use Mobi, but that's, I think, being phased out. Just take a look around. It's not that hard. If you stumble and your book gets flagged, they'll tell you oftentimes what is wrong with it, and it's a very simple fix. So basically, you are outlining your book, you are writing it in whatever tool you want, Scrivener, Word document, plain text editor, whatever. Edit it, and then the site that I find valuable is Fiverr. It used to be $5. This has been around for a long time, but prices are anywhere from $5 to several $100s, but you can get a quality cover made utilizing Fiverr. This cover was done on Fiverr for $5, and just a simple way to get your book packaged. A lot of people are like stumbling over ideas, or perhaps thinking that they need to spend thousands of dollars on a cover. And perhaps if you're a high-level author, that certainly is apropos, but for someone starting out, you can always change your color and change your cover and update. That's the beauty of the KDP. You can update your book as much as you want, and you can notify your readers that you've updated it. So it's just a simple way to get started. The point is to get the ball rolling, to get some momentum, to get some small wins, and to move forward quickly. Many people let their story die within them. That's someone else's quote. I can't remember who to attribute it to, but really, if you have something that you want to share, I encourage you to just plunge in, get it out there. You're going to get haters. That's just part of putting yourself out there, and don't let that deter you. Moving on, Upwork is a freelance platform. You can either work here or you can hire people here, and you can hire editors. I've used editors to polish up some of the other books I've written. If you want to do freelance writing, go for it. The sky's really the limit here. I've done a lot of writing on this platform, primarily in the professional medical realm and technology realm. In the past, I don't do as much now because it's obviously very time consuming to produce high quality written work. I have other things to focus on, as you probably do as well. But just take advantage of this, look around, and you'll be surprised at what you can find. You can also find some editors on Fiverr. I've used a variety of people who are proficient in English that maybe live in a different country. I had a gentleman from Romania who was an English major and spoke, I don't even know how many languages he spoke, but he edited several of my books, and they were much better worded than anything that I could have put out by myself without his skill. So I encourage you to do that. And then once you've done the work, there's not really a lot of reasons not to syndicate it. There are a ton of sites out here where you can share your ebooks and generate income if that's what you're looking for, or if you're looking to grow your audience, your brand. Hire a VA to publish and share your books across multiple platforms. I can't even count the number of platforms that I've shared books across over the years. It's just a simple way to exponentially accelerate your reach, along with the power of social media, sharing with family and friends, getting some reviews, just all simple tips. I know this is a high-level overview. There are probably a lot of questions that you may have. I'm happy to answer those, but I just wanted to get this out there because I know that I have several colleagues that are really teetering on the fence of whether or not they want to share their voice. Hope you found that helpful. As always, be safe, be well, take care.